city will not be nice.
What a brave thing to set off to do, though.
Yeah.
So courageous.
And that was times. It was a dark yard. It's an interesting museum, maritime museum. An arts. We can make a very realistic portrait and capture the character of the person. A lot of people it's surprised because of that, and some other people it's disappointed.
Oh no, we knew it. I mean, we know it's the early works, but
The computer. Between us and the cruise ships, we have the train station that takes the containers from the port and they take them to all over Spain or Europe. Because we have quite a big commercial port. Yeah, because in that area there is a botanical garden on the right, and a little bit on the left also.
All right.
And those plants come from South America. They can live in Spain perfectly, no? But they come from South America. A lot of people will come here just for walking, picnic, bicycle, visit the botanical park.
No. Well, like, let's say this is 12.
Exactly. So that has 2 flat towers in the sky.
Yes. Okay.
The hotel is, let me see. You see there is a building colorful skyscraper before the Holy Family, the church.
Yes.
Yes, approximately what?
Our hotel?
Sí.
Oh,
Approximately, yeah.
so we could even.
Facing that square here, that the square distributes direction the sport hall that we see there, a grey dome, that's a sport hall. That's the main entrance, more spectacular.
So it's still in use? They still use it for sporting events?
Well, sometimes yes.
Sometimes.
But for concerts also.
Oh.
And here we have a telecommunication tower, this white thing, from a Spanish architect, Calatrava.
Oh!
Calatrava, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He built the public transport interchange, no? Where the twin towers were.
That's right.
Does not look like a telecommunication
Not at all.
towers, eh? And
Boy, they must have some money to spend money on Calatrava to build their Is it the phone company that builds it? The phone company?
Sí.
So it's is that Spanish Telecom or?
Thing to have now in the city.
Sure. They say that Barcelona did the best job of anybody of reusing the buildings and really getting the most out of the money.
Sí.
Maybe not as much corruption as other places. I don't know.
Well, at that time, maybe not. We improved that. We improved.
This our Italian guide was very funny that we had on one of the excursions. She said that everybody in Italy gets together in the morning for the newspaper to celebrate this latest scandal.
That's a good one. We're going to do that soon.
So this would be a stop on the teleferic. What a surprise! Somebody was in for a big surprise. But it seems to me that his patrons were very understanding of his, let him have his way.
Sí.
Which again shows a lot of vision, I think. I don't think people with money today have that much vision.
I agree with you. Because the building which stays very close to the hotel, or indeed you are between 2 of him. One of them expresses the legend of our patron saint, who is Saint George. And Saint George, says the legend, saved the city from a dragon. But the legend tells the people was giving to the dragon, so it did not enter the city walls. A young girl every day, and the dragon eat the girl, not the bones, only the tender parts. But one day the princess went outside the city walls to be the next victim. And at that moment appears St. George, all dressed in white, with a white horse, and kills the dragon. That's the legend. It even follows, and says that from the blood, it grew a red rose. And St. George was fall in love with the princess. Look at that. So he picked up the rose and offered it to the princess as a sign of love. This is the legend. And that's why, for St. George's Day, the men offer a red rose to their wife or to their girlfriend still today, Just as a sign of love.
That's lovely.
They're very generous.
And what day is St. George's Day?
The 23rd of April, that's the time for roses. But I don't know for which kind of mystery. We are 6 million people in that area of Spain, and last St. George's Day they were given 5 million roses. So there are not 5 million women here. I don't know which mystery is that one.